Hello, in this video we will show you how to create a vine block using ITK Irrig. We remind you that this is a decision support tool to monitor the water status of your vine. This is a tool to help you make your decision and not make decisions for you. The tool will guide you in your choices on irrigation scheduling, vine trimming, etc. Remember, this tool does not obviate the need to visit your blocks, but it will help you to set priorities according to the water status level of your blocks as indicated by the tool. To create a block, click here. Then assign a block to a person. This person can be the owner of the block or the viticulturist, etc. You can either add a new person or select it from the list. For example, here let's choose Martin Hanks. Proceed to the next step. Name the block, for example, Premium 10. Then enter the distance between the rows, either by filling it here or by moving the slider this way. In this example, let's choose a distance of 7 feet. Then select the weather station that provides the data corresponding to this block. Then select the wine variety, for example, Cabernet Sauvignon, and the orientation of the rows by selecting one from the drop-down list. Proceed to the next step. You now need to localize your block. To do this, enter the city or the zip code, for example here, Montpellier, and the grey pin directly positions in the middle of the chosen city. You can then fine-tune the location by zooming on the map and moving the pin where you wish. If your country or city is not in the database of the tool, you can move the pin and position it in the right place as follows. Proceed to the next step. Here, enter the soil data. First, click inside the triangle of textures at the corresponding percentage of sand and clay to match your soil texture. Then, specify the effective rooting depth of your soil, for example here, 40 inches. And finally, indicate your soil stoniness, that is to say, the percentage of coarse elements of more than 0.08 inches. Proceed to the next step. Now, specify the height and width of the canopy, either by using the slider or by filling the appropriate value here. For example, let's choose 40 inches for the height and 20 inches for the width. Then, select the objective of production you want to produce. This selection will impact the levels of water stress recommended at different phenological stages. Then, indicate the percentage of porosity of the canopy at full vegetation growth and the initial plant available water before bud break. The tool considers that this initial plant available water is of 100% on January the 1st, but if you have more precise information on this value before bud break, you can change it here. At the bottom of this page, you have the phenological stages. They can be calculated automatically based on the weather data, but you can modify them manually by positioning them on the timeline. Now save your block parameters. You are directed to the block details window, and in a few seconds the curve of your vine water status appears on the graph. Notice on the graph the green zone, which is the optimal water status itinerary that your vine should follow to achieve your production objectives. The black curve represents the simulated water stress level corresponding to the pre-dawn water pressure measurements. You can compare the simulations to real measurements of pre-dawn water potential. For that, add a measurement and include it in the graph. Click on this button. It turns blue, then click on the graph at the date the measurement was made and the appropriate level of water potential. A window opens up with the selected date and value. You can refine the data and then save. A gauge symbol appears on the graph. You can compare the simulations to measurements this way and try to refine your effective rooting depth, for example, to better fit the curve to actual measurements. If you want more information, do not hesitate to check out our other videos on the creation of weather stations on irrigation scheduling management of a block section. You can also visit our website www.itkweb.com. Thank you for your attention.